YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new transfer SBC card for none other than Pacho. Pacho is a 98 rated card. He has medium high work rates, left footed with 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play the center back and then also center defensive mid positions. So if you run the 4-2-3-1 formation and you already have really good center backs in your starting 11, I think that he can make a pretty decent CDM. Now looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded from like a defensive point of view. If you want to run him at the center back position, the technical side to his game isn't half bad, so you can use him as a ball playing center back. But the standout area with the card is most definitely the physical side to his game, man. 97 pace, 98 defending, and 94 physical. He does have 96 acceleration and 98 sprint speed with the quick step playstyle plus, and I think that the quick step is really effective for a center back. You get that little extra bit of recovery speed, and with this 97 pace, man, should be easily one of the quickest center backs in FC24. Now the 90 passing, whether you play him in the defense or whether you play him in the midfield, is going to be a really important stat. As you guys know, I do prefer my ball playing center backs. He does have the long ball pass play style plus, so that's going to be really OP in game. Now when it comes to a center back's dribbling, the two most important stats are obviously the reactions and the composure. Now he does have 97 reactions, which is really good, but then only 92 composure. It is a little bit lower compared to other center backs, but I do still think that the manual defending with the card is going to be really effective. The rest of his dribbling stats are pretty good as well. And then keep in mind, he does also have the 4-star skill move, so he should be quite smooth on the ball, so if you want to use him in the midfield, you can. Now the 98 defending is obviously the standout stat for the card. 96 interceptions, 98 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle. He does have the block play style plus. Now it would have been really nice to see the anticipate play style plus, but with those kinds of defensive stats, I'm pretty sure he does have the majority of defensive play styles as well. I think that he's going to be rock solid defensively, and when you pair that with his 94 physicality, 96 strength, and 91 aggression, should be very strong both on and off the ball. Now if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Pacho does have 11 different playstyles. He has the long ball pass, block, aerial, and quick step playstyle pluses, and I feel like all 4 playstyle pluses are really effective in game. The aerial is a fantastic addition for the card. Now he isn't the tallest of center backs, he's only 6'1", but with his 97 jumping, I think that aerially he is still going to be very good. And then he does also have the power header, incisive pass, intercept, jockey, slide tackle, anticipate, and relentless. Now he can have both the controlled and controlled lengthy acceleration types, and when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, I do think that the anchor is probably your best option. With the anchor chem style, he is going to have the controlled lengthy acceleration type. We're going to go ahead and max out his pace at 99. So the 99 pace with the quick step play style plus, man, should be very, very fast in game. We're also going to max out his defending at 99, and then it's also going to give the card 96 physical, which is a really important upgrade. He's going to have 99 jumping, 99 strength, and 95 aggression, so he should be very strong both on and off the ball. And as you guys can see, in order to complete the SBC, there is only one requirement. It's an 89 rated team, 50,000 coins to complete. Whether you play him as a center back or whether you play him as a center defensive mid in game, I think that's a pretty good SBC to go ahead and complete. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 play reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Pacho card. We're going to use him as a ball playing center back and then also as a more defensive minded midfielder in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Willian Pacho card. In game number 1, we're going to test him out at the center back position as more of like a ball playing center back. We're coming up against Janola, Abedi, Pele, Musiala, David. It's an okay team. Now first things first, you guys know how we like to start every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now he does have pretty good agility and balance, and as you guys can see, when it comes to left stick dribbling, he does keep it quite close. I mean, it's pretty good for a center back for sure. If you want to incorporate him in the midfield, that's obviously going to be a lot more important. Now with Pacho, man, because he does have really good reactions, but his composure is lacking a little bit more, we are going to try to do as much manual defending with the card as possible. Now, as you guys know, I love my ball playing center back, so the long ball pass play style plus is going to be very effective. And yeah, man, it's just such an easy way to get high up the pitch. You can create so many chances in that way. Alawiran finesse shot, it's a decent attempt. But if you are struggling to maybe break down your opponent just a little bit, those over the top through balls are really effective. Now with the anticipate playstyle, he should still be very consistent in the tackle. Oh, this guy might try to play it in. Pacho, the quick step playstyle plus is a great addition for the card. The recovery speed should be really good. A little bit of manual defending, that's not too bad. Now we did signal Pacho to make that run. I might just try to like use him as a decoy a little bit. Alawiran, Pacho, that's a great touch, man. Sometimes it's very difficult to pick up those runs, and once you get him in those positions, you can create a few chances. That's obviously a much better example if you use him in the midfield rather than a center back. But his passing is going to be a huge part to his game, so really nice to see that it's accurate. Now with me, man, I have this bad habit of stepping with my center backs, but when you have Pacho, I think that because he is a very responsive center back, you could do that a little bit more frequently. That was a good interception. Pacho, a little bit of manual defending. He might try to go over the top, so this is where we need the recovery speed. Up against David. It's not bad, boys. We do get the tackle. So far has been very consistent in the tackle. And the recovery speed in that play, I mean, we got back pretty easily. Willian Pacho. Oh, that's a great ball, man. Can we get back into position? Yes, boys. The block play style plus, man, very effective for a center back. Somehow we've given away a penalty right there. There's no way. Nice. Good save, though. Cross diagonal with this 5-star weak foot. Alberto. Can't win it, though. That's unlucky. But we are going to get it right here. So it's typically, I mean, it's worked out for us. Alawiran, finesse shot. Foddering him with a good save. Yeah, let's see if we can maybe get Udogie in behind. Incorporate our fullbacks a little bit more. Pacho, the 4-star skill moves. I mean, there is most definitely a bit of composure with the card, especially as the center back. He is making that run as well. Pacho, simple ball. Good ball into Haaland. Finesse shot. It's a lovely finish, man, and that's a really good assist. And as that center back, man, because he does have really good agility and balance, if your opponent does like to press a lot, I mean, you can play out of the press quite easily. Pacho should pick it up for us. I'm just going to carry the ball forward a little bit. Use the quick step play style plus. Ball roll, Pacho. Decent left stick dribbling right here. 4-star skill moves. And again, good acceleration boost. The cutback isn't bad either. We probably should be scoring in that situation. Now to have a little bit more fun with the card as well. Power shot on the volley. Oh, he took a touch. Imagine that actually got in, bro. That's crazy. The power shot right there was very, very weird, but we almost find the back of the net. Over top. He hasn't really covered the run, man. And look at that over top through ball. That's inch perfect. Udogie gonna find the back of the net, man. That's what he brings as a ball playing center back. Very consistent in the tackle, very good at breaking up the play, and then you can also create a lot of chances from that deeper position. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and in game number 2, we're gonna go ahead and use him as a more defensive-minded midfielder. I think that is safe to say, man, as a center back, definitely a good budget center back. The 4 play style pluses that he does have are really effective, and ultimately, man, you get a bit of versatility, so let's see how good he is as a CDM. But as that more defensive-minded midfielder, man, we want him to break up the play and advance the ball forward. With the block playstyle plus with the defensive playstyles, he should be very good at that. Pacho, there it is, boys. With the intercept playstyle, I think that he's going to be very consistent when it comes to breaking up the play. That's another really good interception. Nice recovery speed right here up against Ruud Gullit. That's good, boys. Got back into position very quickly. Nice physicality as well. We all know how strong Ruud Gullit is. Pacho, ball roll, keeping it close. There goes that left stick dribbling. Good cutback as well. It's a really good block. Nice from Alberto. Now we can go ahead and spring into a counter attack. Pacho over top. We might be just offside. It was a really good idea. Now we're onside, boys. We're onside. It was all planned. It's all planned, boys. Another really good over the top through ball. Haaland, Pacho. Doesn't have great attacking positioning, but once you get him in like these areas, when you can create a few chances. Ooh, good physicality. Near post. Just has to release the shot a little bit sooner. Pacho, just slow it down a little bit. Ooh, he's kind of read it. Over the top through ball. There it is, boys. I mean, it's inch perfect. Right into his stride as well. The touch could have been a little bit better. Go for a shot. Ooh, good save. Nice. Good interception again, man. Really, really good positioning in that situation. Ooh, Udogie through the legs. 4-star skill moves. That's actually a really sharp turn, man. Good execution. Good pass as well. It's going to get himself an assist. We'll take that. I actually really like the fact that the card has 4-star skill moves. Makes him a little bit more usable in the midfield. I want to try to maybe get him in behind. So I'll try to play it into Haaland. Got him on the overlap. Play it to him. Pacho should get to it. Touch. Touch. Cut back into Alvarez. It's a really good pass, man. I'm really surprised by how good his passing has been. And I feel like because we are in September, it's very important for like almost all of your players to be really good technically. Keeping the pressure up. Step over. Good ball. Erling Haaland. Good touch. I mean, this guy's defense is all over the place, man. But it's another pretty good pass. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Futties SBC Pacho card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, man, for the price, he is a pretty solid player in game. Now, I love the fact that there is a bit of versatility with the card. You can play him as a center back, but you can also incorporate him in the midfield. And if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I do think that he makes a really solid center back in game. The 97 pace with the anchor chem style, I mean, we max out the acceleration and sprint speed. And with the addition of the quick step play style, plus he is very quick in game. And I feel like that's really important for a center back because the recovery speed, man, is very effective. It's very difficult to get around him. Now, whether you play him as a center back or in the midfield, the 90 passing is going to be a really important stat, and I do think that he's a really good ball playing center back. With the addition of the long ball pass playstyle, plus you can create a lot of chances with him from that deeper position. As you guys saw in some of those highlights, the over the top through balls are really consistent, and then those cross diagonals are just so effective. It's very difficult to defend against, and I think that the long ball pass playstyle plus is easily one of the best playstyles in FC24. Now, if you do want to incorporate him in the midfield, the 90 dribbling is going to be really important, and ultimately he is quite smooth on the ball. You have 90 agility, 90 balance, the 4-star skill moves as well. If you want to use him in the midfield, the engine wouldn't be a bad option either. But if you do run him at the center back position, the 97 reactions and 92 composure are the two most important stats. And I feel like the manual defending with the card is quite responsive. It would have been nice to see a little bit better composure, but for the most part, he can most definitely get the job done. The 98 defending and 94 physical, in my personal opinion, are the two standout stats for the card. With the anchor chem style, we do max out the majority of his defensive stats, and then we also do give him 99 strength and 95 aggression. And defensively, he does have every defensive playstyle apart from the bruiser. I think that he's rock solid, very difficult to get around him, especially when you go ahead and pair that with his physicality. A very strong player both on and off the ball. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like a 9.6, 9.7 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at both the center back and center mid positions. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, it is only an 89 rated team. It's going to cost you roughly 50,000 coins. And for that price, I do think that you're getting a very good player in game. There's a bit of versatility with the card as well. Now, if I had to compare him with like meta type of center backs, you know, Virgil van Dijk, Ferdinand, Lucio, William Saliba, I do think that they are all better than Pacho, but Pacho is a very good option for like a budget team. With the quick step playstyle plus, like I said, the pace is really important in game. It's very difficult to get around him. The block playstyle plus is a very good addition as well, and then he is most definitely a ball playing center back as well. I love the fact that he does also have the aerial playstyle plus. He is only 6'1", so I think that it's really important for him to have that. And then if you do want to incorporate him in the midfield, not only is the physical side to his game really good, but the technical side is quite decent as well. If you don't have the coins to go ahead and pick up like your William Salibas, your Virgil van Dijks, your Rio Ferdinands, I think that Willian Pacho is a very good budget player, and if you are on a budget, I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.